And the 54-6 class is out of the gate. Charge. Cobra's heading into the first turn. And we're waiting to see who is going to collect our $100 Bell Hole Shot Award. And that is going to be Camden Eicher out of Elk Ridge, Utah. Ray Butts just going nuts for Camden out of Utah. We know that whole Rocky Mountain ATV MC crew sponsoring this event, they're out of Utah, so got to be stoked for the Utah rider right now on the Cobra. Number 37 or 51 that it actually is in the second spot. That's going to be Gage Dunham. And he had a 2-2 score going into this moto. Yeah, so 51, that's Gage Dunham. He's going to need to win this one if he wants to try to have any chance of taking down Wyatt Thurman with that 1-1 score. As I wipe chicken wing fingers all over our results sheets right now, trying to grab a little lunch while we're watching some 50s at the same time. Oh, Lunchables. Killer. Gosh. Little icy pop. Man, popcorn, free popcorn and slushies over at Lucas Oil. How do you beat that? You don't. You can watch Camden Eicher get hole shots right underneath that Lucas Oil. All blue lips running around there. Kids just stoked, filling them full of sugar. All right, 51. That is going to be our rider number 51, Gage Dunham. 2-2 in the first two motos. So Dunham right now, he's going to need to put a charge on and try to make something happen in moto number 3 to capture this title. Well, the number 18, that's Wyatt Thurman. He's 1-1. Coming into this one, and this is Gage Dunham, who's 2-2. So, clash of the Titans in the 4-6 class. Ryder Ellis back in the 13th spot, and he's a guy who went 3-3 in our first two motos. So that, like you were saying, Kevin, that's crazy. Yeah, Wyatt Thurman 1-1, Gage Dunham 2-2, and Ryder Ellis 3-3. You do not see that in the 50 class. Oh no! What is this? Wyatt Thurman down. Wyatt Thurman is down, our guy who went 1-1 coming into this one, and guess who he's down with? The 2-2 of Gage Dunham, our two championship Titans. Not good. And it looks like it is. It's Wyatt Thurman down again, and the bike is smoking. Wow, the wheels are coming off in this final race. And oh no, Gage Dunham, his bike won't even start. So our guys going in first and second into moto number 3 are both not looking good in this one. Gage Dunham, his bike won't even start, and Wyatt Thurman just getting back onto the track with the bike smoking all over the place.
And Camden Eicher was sort of towards the front of the field, but he sits 9th in points. So the next guy we're going to look out for is Uriah Wood. And guess what? Uriah Wood, before those two kids went down, he was running 4th. So he's got to be second now, and that might propel Uriah Wood up to the lead there. We'll watch as they come back through and reset these points. Uriah Wood running fourth right now. He sits third in the championship points, but he's got a ton of points between himself and Thurman and Durham. So this battle may wage back in fifth place for the championship between Dunham and Thurman.
Completely, because what we got going on right here, the 2-2 scores of Dunham in the first moto, or the first two motos, and Wyatt Thurman having 1-1, those are taking away those low scores. So the guy winning the championship is at least going to have a 3. But Ryder Ellis, who went 3-3 in the first two motos, he's all the way back in 13th. So we're going to have a handful of points winning the overall in this one right now.
It's going to take a minute to sort this all out. We'll check in with Dunham and Thurman and see where they're at this time around. But right now we're watching the 45 of Uriah Wood. He's doing exactly what he has to do. That one, that'd be a 4-6-1. That'd be 11 points. Wow, what a wacky change of events here. And this is why we do 3 motos. Another rider is down there. That's the 51 again of Gage Dunham. Insult to injury.
Jeez.
Look at that little guy. He is a fighter, though. I love it, man. He's wanting to get back on that machine. Hit that electric start. Turn the radio off. It's all business. Now, you know how when you get lost, you got the GPS on. Turn that radio down. I mean, I can't follow it. Look at him do the wheelie out of the rut. That's a vet move right there.
That is a vet move. Mike Brown pulled that move out earlier on this week and went on to victory.
The crafty veteran in the 4-6 class. The 5-year-old veteran.
The 9-year-old in the 4-6.
That's
makes
not
no
fair.
sense
That's
at all.
cheating. A 3:07 lap time for Uriah Wood. And he is now out front. And we're going to wait and see how this thing Camden Eicher still in the number 2 spot. And Wyatt Thurman is in the number 3 spot. So Thurman with 1-1, he's now running third, is in the points. The number 1 in the points. And then you have 10 and 11 points for second, third, Ryder Ellis and Uriah Wood. But all the while, we're watching Uriah Wood lay wood to this. Look out. Oh, I'm just going to stop talking about kids. We talk about them, we pump them up, and then they crash.
They're down. They
just
can
talk
hear
bad about him. Man, he is terrible. He is no good. And then he's going to win. Just kill it.
You know what's awesome about this class?
Everything.
Watching all the kids with the mohawks on their helmet.
The mohawks. The
Wild Childs.
And those little GoPros look huge because they're little tiny little baby heads. Those are
bobble extra hard.
Extra little bobbleheads like Nancy Reagan. Just big old head on them people.
Just going for it. When I was a kid, I had a lucky rabbit's foot hanging off the back of my chest protector.
Oh, see, that's cool.
I never lost one moto. Took that rabbit's foot off.
Done.
Boom.
You met
Now I'm
Georgia and
retired.
Everything went sideways in it.
The day I took it off, I met my wife.
Ugh. Sorry about your luck.
Crazy.
Sorry about your lack of luck. Take the lucky rabbit's foot off. I know Shea Bentley had a raisin from the Hardee's promotion. They had the raisins, and he had that glued to his Bell Moto 3. That's what or Bell Moto 4.
You know who else had the rabbit's foot? Blake Baggett.
Blake Baggett.
Blake
Well, I
Baggett
think
had
it worked
the
out for him.
rabbit's
He
foot.
didn't meet Georgia. He went on to a great career.
Went on to a great career. He took the rabbit's foot off, then in a break in his thumb the next weekend.
Stop it.
Man.
Took the rabbit's foot. All right, still, we're trained on the number 46 of Uriah Wood. What a bummer, man. He's still third in points, even though he's leading this moto. He's going to go 4-6-1 if he can keep it up. But the Bermuda Triangles of races, these third motos, can be tricky. There's Amelia Earhart right there. She'll just throw a stick through your tire. Next thing you know, you're hitting the deck.
Uriah Wood on the 45 right now with that all-white helmet. You should have brought your helmet skin to the race.
Oh, I've got it. I've got it in my truck
That'd
right
be
now.
good on that all-white helmet. Throw the helmet skin on. You look like you're a dinosaur eating someone's face.
Man, did you just spend $700 on a paint job? No, it's a helmet skin, man.
Boom.
$20.
You have the same paint job the rest of your life and constantly switch your helmet up.
Yeah. Son, you got a pantyhose on your head.
That control. Speaking of in control, Uriah Wood trying to take his first podium.
Much less a race win.
He's got between Ryder Ellis, Wyatt Thurman, and number 51.
They've controlled the podium. You are absolutely right. They hogged it. 2-lap board is out. As it's about a half hour. About a half hour. They're running about 3-minute lap times. So we're watching the 51 4-6 limited class. We're also watching Jason Wygant mow down free sandwiches anything free in his vicinity, just smoking that Subway. Jessica Coombs coming through. She says, I'm not making 100 sandwiches this time. I'm going to go straight to Subway and buy $100 worth of or $400 worth of sandwiches there, be done with it. I think that's Jessica. I can't even keep up with Jessica, Melanie. I don't know. It was a Coombs, one of the twins. They made 100 sandwiches, 14 pounds of ham, 7 pounds of cheese.
Jason Wygant on the all-gluten diet. He says it keeps him full longer. He doesn't have to eat quite as much. He stores extra reserve around his midsection so he can last all day on the podium.
Fill up that extra large shirt he's wearing today, that dress.
The good thing about having the long T-shirt, he does not have to wear pants now.
Nope, all the way down to the knees.
Kevin can vouch. I wear it at night. It's a nightgown.
Yeah, he's cooking eggs in the morning. I wake up, he's over there cooking my eggs with my shirt on. Like, this is weird, dude.
Wygant and his moo-moo down on the podium.
Baby, how you like your eggs? Kevin, how you like your eggs done?
I'm looking for the floral print Lucas Oil, Rocky Mountain ATVMC moo-moo.
Moo-moo. Bringing the moo-moo back, man. Those are hot. All you moms out there, forget the yoga pants. Run the moo-moo. Your husband will love you for it.
Free shipping on those moo-moos right now.
Next day shipping from Rocky Mountain ATVMC.
Somebody knock on the face of that jump and see if Ray Butt is still allowing that free shipping.
He is. He's still doing it. The moo-moo with the doily around the neck there, the intricate weaving, crochet, macrame neck with the buttons down the front.
They had like higher end.
Oh, those were
high fashion moo-moos.
Fancy ones. They were plaid ones.
22 is down.
Not a factor inside
Chad
that top
Reed.
20. Oh.
Man, Chad Reed on the Cobra 50.
We knew that he was going to switch brands there for a while. He's been
Everybody was wondering. He's pretty much ridden them all, but not Cobra.
But now Cobra
not happy with it, though, as he's
not being able to start it.
That's a bummer. He's cranking that machine, not pumped on that. This guy's going to be pumped on his win regardless. He may not get the championship, but this win will propel him inside the top 3. So good job for Uriah Wood as he's working his way around to a white flag. He'll see that in about 15 more minutes when he comes back around. Long lap times here for the 50cc riders. They turned 3:11. There's a kid running a sub 3-minute lap time, guys. A 2:59 for your second place rider, Ryder Ellis. Ryder Ellis. Wygant continues. You got to eat all that food, man. Keep eating. That's right. Ehab taking care of us up here. Woo, we got riders everywhere. There's the number 44 of Ryder Ellis. Now we're watching him. Ryder Ellis. And what happened? Wyatt Thurman now has jumped into the number 1 spot, and now he has taken over the points lead. So it's Thurman, Ryder Ellis, Uriah Wood. And that's exactly how they're running on the racetrack. That's exactly how they're going to finish up. Jason's trying to figure out a way to eat the bones that Jimmy.
You going to throw those bones out, Jimmy? You're going to just throw those out? I mean, you going to eat that?
You want to eat that?
Can I have some of those bones?
Eat those.
Hey, you want a bone?
Throw the kid a bone. There it is. Good Lord. Jason Wygant trying to get the bone marrow out. He's cracking them in half and sucking the marrow right out of those bones.
Bone marrow transplant.
Right here, doing it
Jason
himself.
Wygant, we need it.
So check it out, Jason. They've all raced back up into their race finish is the overall finish. That should make it easy for you. Thurman has raced back up into the lead after Uriah Wood had a rough go. He turned a 3:13 lap time. And Wyatt Thurman, you remember he got involved in that crash, sat there on the racetrack for a second, but he is the true champion, and he has raced back up into that number 1 spot. Ryder Ellis, your second place rider, also second points. Uriah Wood will finish on the box, so that's a good thing. He's going to get himself a little podium action there. Maybe throw out his Instagram to the ladies. Maybe they can start following Uriah Wood.
Gage Dunham going 2-2, and he's running 19th right now in this mode. He's just running into all sorts of havoc there with Wyatt Thurman. They're actually going down together. And that was your top 2, but Wyatt Thurman rebounding. The overall just wasn't enough for Wyatt Thurman. He had to go sweep on the weekend, just like our rider in our last class. These 50 kids, man, they just want it all. They can't just settle for a championship.
Just like Mike Brown. They saw Mike Brown do it, they're going to do it. So Mike Brown's sweeping the knees.
That ornery old man, Mike Brown, he just won't accept a loss.
A lot of sweeps this year. Normally, we'll see maybe 3, 4 or so of them, but starting the day off with several sweeps, especially in the unpredictable 50 class.
I'm sweeping this chicken wing right here.
So is Jason Wygant. All right. Closing moments of the 54-6 class as we continue to watch Wyatt Thurman now. Wyatt, bringing back the old West names. I like that. All right, so Ryder Ellis with that last lap pass, a 3-minute lap time for Ryder Ellis. Doesn't change the overall, though. He'll get the Moto win, but Wyatt Thurman's still the champ. He had it in control. He'll go 1-1-2. Ryder Ellis will go 3-3-1. 4-6-3 Moto scores for Uriah Wood. All right, Georgia Lindsay heading out to do some very compelling interviews. This should be fabulous. She knows nothing about these riders, doesn't know anyone here. She doesn't even know where the podium was.
And she absolutely hates kids.
We're getting ready here for the podium.
Yes, we're going to
How about this? Wyatt Thurman's bummed because he didn't win the Moto. But don't worry about it, dude.
He didn't want to talk to you but one time anyway. You're a dork.
And your breath smells.
I can't hear you guys up in the tower, so I'm going to do what I've been hoping to do all week, and that's just violently, rudely cut you off and just take control of this show and also get my face on camera and hang out with these 50cc riders as well. There's your gold medal. This crew is pumped up. Making the move at the end of the race for the gold. Let's hear it for Ryder Ellis. Yeah. All right, Ryder. Man, what'd you do at the end to get that win?
I was just trying. Wyatt, I think, made a mistake, and me and him were battling good.
How awesome is it to get another Moto win?
It was fun, yeah.
Who do you want to thank, Ryder?
Jesus, Mom, NorCal Cobra, Snuffy Fly, Rick, Dustin Pipes, Fly, Mountain Up, Mika, DT1 Spot, and Savage.
Let's hear it for Ryder Ellis, making it count. I got to bring up the third place rider. Got to bring up the third place rider. Here, we're going to give you the big check. Bell Helmet's Whole Shot Award for Camden Eicher. Meanwhile, we got to clear the decks. We got to get the 44 machine off, and we got to get Wyatt Thurman's machine on. Can we just switch the motorcycles? We got it. All right, Camden, how'd you get that whole shot?
Pinned it all the way to I pinned it all the way to the corner, and I
Want to thank some people?
want to thank my mom and my dad and my brother and sister and Moto Threads and Utah Motor. And that's it.
There it is. Camden Eicher, your whole shot. We're at the photos. All right. Good job, Camden. Good job to Ryder Ellis's crew there, getting the Moto win. But now we got to clear the decks for the championship run. I need Uriah Wood, who I believe is our third place finisher. Uriah Wood, we need to get him on up here, give him a bronze. Where's Uriah? Right here? Right on, man. Here, let's go down to the center. Well, this kid was up there all week, getting some good starts, getting some good finishes. Let's hear it for Uriah Wood. Come on over here, Uriah. Tell me about your race, man.
It was pretty hard. I worked from first. I went sideways and almost crashed.
All right. You held on, though. Good job. Who do you want to thank?
Mom, Dad, Wells Packaging, my brother, Elegant Motorsports, Running Hard Products, Answer, No Ramp Trailer.
All right, let's hear it for Uriah Wood, third place. And with a silver medal, a second place finish. That's all we needed. He is your champion. Let's hear it for Wyatt Thurman. And the big shield, which signifies the championship. Hold that thing up. There it is, Wyatt Thurman. He's your national champion in the 51 4-6. All right. Wyatt, tell me about the race, man.
I didn't get that good of a start. The track was, and I didn't get that.
I'll help you out. Not that good a start, work your way up?
Yeah.
At the end there, you're holding the lead. Did you know that you didn't need to win it for the title? Did you have any idea what was going on?
No.
Were you a little worried?
Yeah.
Are you pumped now?
Yeah.
Who do you want to thank?
My mom and dad, Neo, Shift, Scott, Nas, RJR, Liat, Mika Metals, Nobby Shop, Zilla, and Dunlop, Factory Backing, and everyone else who I forgot. Thank you.
There it is. He's your champ. We're going to invite Kip Bigelow from the AMA to hand over the number 1 plate. Let's hear it for our 51 4-6 champion, Wyatt Thurman. Yeah, he's learning. Shield and plate. That's how you win titles here at Loretta's. And the folks of Cobra are happy. Got this class on lock. We'll go back up. One more set of 50cc motos for this week.